major, I think, in a very important topic. The whole medical system all over the world, not only in India, all over the world, it has exposed even the developed countries. कि कितना बुरा हाल था मेडिकल, जो जिस तरीके से उनका इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर था, मेडिकल से रिलेटेड जो भी उनका था, एवरीथिंग वाज लाइक गेटिंग एक्सपोज कि ये भी फेल हो रहा है, whether it's a developed country, underdeveloped country, they all failed. They failed the people. So you tell me one thing, what kind of medical facilities, what kind of medical infrastructure you're planning to give to your constituency?
Well, I think healthcare is one of the major trusts that we'll be working on as far as the Wheeling constituency is concerned. The first thing on my cards and that of my team is that we are looking at setting up a 50-bedded specialty hospital in the constituency. That's number one. We don't have in the near vicinity a good hospital that people can go. We have to actually travel to the city, which is Margao. So we're looking at working on a 50-bedded hospital that is there, that we could then bring out to our people in the constituency, number one. Number two, the primary healthcare centers that are run by the government and government organizations in the constituency is what we're going to upgrade. We're going to look at a model where we could get private CSR initiatives done within these private primary healthcare centers to try and get better medical services available to the people within the constituency. Number three is the government already has an initiative by which people within the state of Goa can actually get Mediclaim and get various facilities for their healthcare treatments that are required. We're going to ensure that that gets further increased, at least for the constituency, where as individually as myself, we'll be creating a medical health card for the Wheeling constituency itself, wherein people can actually who have injuries or sicknesses as per what are the laws of the Mediclaim, we will be able to deliver a certain amount of compensation to them for that. So for me, the other important part, Payal, which is important, is that because many people live abroad, families live abroad, and many people probably work in other parts of India, considerable amount of the population in Wheeling are senior citizens. Okay. So they live in their home, very few people to take care of them. Normally it's the neighbors and, people who are there to look after them. So what I've initiated is we already have something that works that's known as Angel Touch. Angel Touch is an initiative that I'm going to now take on a larger, it was at a conceptualization stage. We're going to make it active now. Angel Touch is a caretaker service that we're going to bring to people within our constituency for the senior citizens, in order for them never to feel neglected, never to feel abandoned. So when they need help, the Angel Touch initiative will be there to help them. So it is something that we will work with their children. It is something that we will work with the senior citizens themselves for what their requirement is. And it's an initiative that we will run through our CSR program that we have with many corporates that we work with. So the idea is to let them feel safe and secure. Children who leave their parents and they're working abroad or working in other parts of India don't necessarily do it out of choice. They do it because out of a necessity to be there to earn a living. So I don't want parents to feel abandoned. We're an extension of the same family, and that's what Angel Touch would do. Angel Touch would be there for every senior citizen to ensure that they don't feel abandoned or whatever their needs are unanswered.
Super, Savio, and I hope people vote for you. I'm also planning to come later on, like maybe near the election time. Then I'll come there. Then we'll go from booth to booth. We have to do that also. Booth to booth. Sure. Okay, Savio. Now, last but not the least, and a very important question. I've divided it into three parts. You please answer accordingly. My first is that I want to know how popular our PM Modi is. Then, do people believe that that he believes in Sabka Saath, Sabka Vishwas, or are they doubtful, or they're slightly apprehensive, or they're not very sure? And my third question is that has Modi ji's schemes, the schemes of the center, reached each and every house in Goa for the poor?
Okay. So let's take the first part of the question. Is Modi appreciated and popular with the people of Goa?
Goa.
The answer is yes, he is. He's certainly popular with a large section of the society. There's a few sections of the society that don't give him much credit, which is accepted. You can't always get 100% people liking him, and I'm fine with that. Has Modi? It's like, for example, if you were to ask somebody, would you vote for Modi at the center? They would say yes. They would. If you ask them if you vote for this politician of the BJP at the state, they could say no. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Modi people have faith in. They might not necessarily have it in all BJP politicians in Goa, for one. Number two, are the schemes of the government reaching every citizen in Goa? I believe the Goa government has tried to reach out to every citizen in Goa. However, in some areas, they might not have been very successful. For example, in areas like jobs, for that matter, I don't think there has been an equitable distribution of government jobs in all constituencies. So there is a little bit of disappointment with some people in some constituencies. Private sector enterprise, for that matter, needs further boost, needs further push. It's something that they've been working on, but they need to become more assertive and more aggressive to push concepts like startup and innovations and MSMEs growing faster in Goa. Not that they've done a bad job, it's just that they can do a better job. And that's really one of the core areas I would be looking at.
Okay, and this thing like ये जो Ujjwala Yojana है and ये Jan Dhan account है या शौचालय बनाने का है and और भी बहुत सारी schemes हैं मोदी जी की, जैसे कई उन्होंने प्रधानमंत्री निवास also प्रधानमंत्री का जो घर बनाने का वो है, and then आयुष्मान भारत, ये schemes पहुंची हैं इनको.
Most of these schemes have come to Goa. I'm saying in some cases they've been successful, in some constituencies they have not been completely implemented. They have come to Goa, some people are aware of it. In most cases, what happens, you see, it's left up to the MLA of a particular constituency to be able to take forward the state government schemes as well as the central government schemes. In most cases, it fails at that point. And therefore, if you see in the ticket selections that will happen when BJP announces the tickets on the 19th, there will be people who were MLAs that who might not get tickets.
Okay. Okay. Good. And I hope they realize that under Modi's leadership, one has to work and one can't take life that easy. And their people, their constituency for granted. It's a very good thing.
Well, while my constituency, the one which they will announce my candidature from, is a sitting BJP MLA.
Oh God. Okay. Modi hai to mumkin hai. Modi ji can do anything. Yeah. So thank you so much, Savio. Lovely interview.
Welcome.
And I hope and I'll request everybody to do share these videos, these short videos with your friends and families in Goa, and make an effort. Please make an effort. We want Savio to win, and he will win. His intentions are good, and God willing, we'll see you as a MLA of Wellim, and I'll be coming for your oath taking, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay.
God bless.
Thank you. Bye-bye. God bless you. Bye-bye.